Hello people, Psychotech here, and TNT.
What's up, Jimmy?
We're making meat chunk, what do you call this?
Beef cubes.
Beef cubes. We're making beef cubes. And the pasta with a bit of meatballs in it.
And that.
Yep, so what you need to make the beef cubes, at least the way I make them, is a little bit of some lemon juice. Lime juice works too. I use lime, because lime is better than lemon juice. It's superior to lemon juice, but they're both alright. We need a little bit of hot sauce. Tabasco will work, but red hot is also good. I like red hot. Tabasco is also useful. You can do whatever hot sauce you want. I just use red hot. We also have a bit of parsley we add to it. You can see the parsley's in there, and we're going to stir it up with this. Thing. This is for the pasta. Okay. This is where I use this for the meat. Actually, the meat will use this. So make sure you get all that parsley that you put if you put in there. Make sure it evenly distributes throughout the entire thing, so you can actually each one gets the same amount of parsley and sauce as the rest out here. And then you have this, which is the. So we're going to be stirring the pasta soon, which is over there, which is the pasta. Which we're going to stir and add a little bit of parsley to that too as well. Just teensy bit, just to give some flavor to it. We're also going to add a bit of oil to make it have some nice oily texture to it. And now these are just going to have a little bit of stirring these up. Get them all nice and saucy. It's like sassy, but it's saucy. And just stir that up. Stir these little motherfuckers up. Here you go.
Who taught you how to cook this, Jimmy?
I taught myself. My dad didn't teach me nothing. My dad's an excellent cook, but he doesn't like to teach me anything. He says I'm a screw up. Nah, my dad's actually okay. My dad's awesome. I get this from my dad. My dad always tells me cooking is, it's based on science basically. Yeah.
It's about following directions.
No. It's about science. It's like cooking is a chemical reaction basically, but it's also an art form as well. So it's a science and an art form. I learned the art form myself, but the dad always says it needs like a certain talent for it. My dad always has a talent for it. He's always learns the family kind of. So they're all sauced up. We're gonna make that. Now I'm gonna stir this pasta and add a little bit of basil to it. Basil. Which one's basil? There it is.
All the way to the right.
There it is. Add a little bit of basil to the pasta. Just a tiny bit, just enough to get flavor. And
we'll mix it.
And then we're going to stir it. It's important to stir the pasta to make sure it doesn't stick. You also add oil or butter to it.
I added oil to it.
I add oil to it because butter is fattening, but you can do whatever you want. I won't judge. I love butter too, but not running a season. Yeah. We're also going to add a little bit of sesame seeds to the meat chunks to give them a bit more texture flavor. Or a bit more texture and density to them. The texture and flavor. Oh, that was. Probably should get my onto the stove. Just a little bit. We don't want to use all I use those up anyway. Yeah, we want a little bit because it's a little crunchiness to it, which tastes delicious. Plus, I personally love sesame seeds. So this will definitely impress your friends doing this and cook your own meals for once in your life, peoples. Unless you already do that, then in that case, congratulations. You're better off than most people in the world. I'm talking about those lazy people, the small ones, not just children. They're lazy. Hear that, children? You're lazy. Why do you make your parents cook for you? Well, unless you're like a tiny child, then you shouldn't go anywhere near the stove. But if you're old enough to cook for yourself, you cook for yourself. Don't just stand there and say, "Mom, I want this." Anyway, we're gonna let that sit for a while.
It's got another 6:25 to go. Do you want?
Okay, well we're just gonna cut here and then.
You can pause this and come back later.
Yeah, we're gonna come back later with it. Bye, folks.